Questions for the guys? Justin?
Starting with Quincy, just take us through your game-winning touchdown and what you saw there.
Yeah, I saw the O-line open up a nice hole for me to get through, and the rest was simple if I'm on my way to the end zone.
Yeah, is that your first go-ahead touchdown? Where does that rank among touchdown runs?
That was definitely one of my favorite touchdowns I've experienced because it was definitely a comeback win, and we needed it was a full team full team win. So.
Brian?
Taye, the defense made a lot of stops, especially after Kansas had those first few scores. With a game like this where there's not much scoring going on, does that put extra pressure on the defense to make every single play?
As a defense, I feel like we just got to hold them to less points than the offense. So I feel like that was our mentality. We just out there just trying to stop, just holding them to one less point than offense.
Taye, you've been on a bowl team before, but you're doing it again here for the second time in your career. What does it mean for the team to qualify for the postseason?
It's great. It's exciting. We've worked very hard since January to just accomplish this. But this isn't just where we stop. We're just going to keep going, win out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, kind of following up on that, just what's the vibe in the locker room after the game, knowing that you guys are going to the postseason?
Yeah, it's great. It's definitely not over though. We're definitely gonna get back to it. It's another day, 24-hour rule. We're gonna experience this, be great with it, and then get after it again.
Justin?
So Taye, you mentioned you guys have been working so hard since January to get to this moment. How would you recap just the last, less than a year, just for you guys to come together and have a moment like this?
It's been great. Like I said, we've been working so hard since January, just building the team chemistry. Because as we know, we've had a lot of new transfers coming in, probably half the team, something like that. So it's just been great, building the chemistry and just showing it out there on the field. All the hard work.
Quincy, today Noah tied the record for career touchdowns in Arizona history. What does it mean for you to see him accomplish that, and what has it been like just being teammates with him?
Yeah, it's been great. He's a very hard-working guy, and he's very humble. He's always working to the craft, and I'm just happy to see that that he accomplished something like that.
Michael?
Quincy, I think this was the fewest yards you guys had total in a win for sure. This season, what do you think was kind of going on with the offense, maybe until the end? Why were you unable to kind of move the ball consistently?
They're a good team. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. It was going to go back and forth, throwing punches, but it was just how can we finish the game? We start fast and just how can we finish the game, finishing the game? How can we do it with this next play, this next drive? So, we got it done in the end, and that was the goal.
Brian?
Taye, how do you think you guys fared as far as the run defense in this game, particularly against the quarterback?
You said how do
you
we?
think you fared?
I feel like we did. There's obviously some mistakes. We got to go back tomorrow, look at them. But I feel like we did good. We got the job done, and just like he said, 24-hour rule. Come back tomorrow, fix the mistakes, and on to the next.
Was there anything that Coach Gonzalez said to the defense at halftime to kind of get you guys fired up?
He's a passionate guy. He's always gonna come with something. He just said, "Bring it. We got to stop the QB run. We got to stop the run." That's been our mantra all year. Just stopping the run and just making pass the ball.
Defense had 5 takeaways last game, none today, but still found a way to win. What was the secret to that? Not being able to force turnovers, but still escaping the win.
Kind of like how Quincy said, we knew it was gonna be a dogfight. They had a great offense. We just went out there and tried to stop the run, stop the pass, and just come out in the end.
Justin?
Taye, you've been on this roster for the last 2 years. What has it been like being a part of the culture that Brennan is building here?
It's great. It's definitely a culture change this year. The culture is more like physicality this year. That's what he's been preaching a lot, and I think we're out there proving it.
Well, then Myron Robinson, also a guy in the game. What have you seen out of him?
Man, he's a great guy. He's athletically gifted. He's smart in the classroom and on the field. So I'm excited to see what he has to offer.
Finish with Michael?
Dalton and Trayden combined for 5 pass breakups in this game, and there were a lot of situations where the defensive backs were one-on-one because you guys were obviously devoting a lot of bodies to trying to stop the run. What do you just make of their performance?
It's great. I mean, you see they have that type of performance every week. I feel like they're elite guys that I feel like can play at the next level. So I'm happy that they're on my team.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.